Oh, yeah, that looks better. I think we's in good shape. Ha! I think we're gonna win. Cheers, guys. Hopefully the new broadcast works better. Yeah, is that better? Is that good, Benjamin? Cheers, buddy. Glad you could stop by. The live YouTube. Perfect. The YouTube app is a little flaky. Cheers, Armando. Glad you guys could join. Nothing crazy here tonight. To be honest, guys, I'm packing up in preparation for a business trip. But I thought I'd show you. I had to kind of skip to the end. I couldn't finish live streaming the final completion of this quad. But we're done. This is what you guys were seeing me put together last stream. Tonight, your afternoon. Yeah, buddy. So we got this done on the weekend, and this is the 225 quad that you guys helped me put together live on YouTube. I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I'm not happy with is having to put the VTX outside the kind of nacelle here at the top. There's just simply not enough room with my equipment inside. It's just not possible. But it worked out pretty good. Cheers, Robert. Overall, super happy. I programmed it. The brand new spanky beta flight. Programmed it up, ran it up, set the motors up. I had some problems because the way I soldered the motors was out of order. I forgot the SPF3 is different, but I just had to reverse them in the CLI interface, and we were good. Technical problems? No, I don't think so. Sorry, Robert. Overall, it worked out fine. Had no problems programming it. BL Heli updated on the ESCs. I'm not fully trusting it just yet. This is a brand new BL Heli on these little bees, the ESC firmware. So I took it out. I made it. I didn't catch it on video, sorry. I was by myself. I couldn't set up a camera, and it was between rainstorms, but it did fly. Got a 3D printed bottom. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram at MakeMeOrg, you would have seen this already, but this is Ninja Flex 3D printed lipo guard for the bottom of the battery, so now I can take some hits. I can tell right away, just the initial testing of this thing, it was a bloody rocket. This thing is absolutely foolish on a 4-cell 1300, so pretty happy with that. Not too much to say about it. I got a new run cam. I got the run cam 2 in the mail. If you guys saw the news today, 6:30 on the west coast, the left coast, yeah, Armando. I'll be back out on the west coast, out in Portland, Oregon, in a couple weeks. But I got the RunCam 2, finally jumped into 60 frames per second, 1080. This is nothing special, but it's new to me, so I'm eager to give this a go. It's going to be a lot of fun. The RunCam 3 actually got canceled today. They just stopped selling to US and Canada because of GoPro filing. Well, I think they probably just sent them a cease and desist letter, to be honest, but Joshua Bardwell reported on it today, so unfortunately I won't be able to get a RunCam 3. It's going to be fun. So I am leaving for 2 weeks. I'm heading out to Europe on business, but I have you guys all set with new content and videos coming out while I'm gone. It should be pretty fun, but I thought I'd just do a little Q&A tonight. If you guys have got any questions or comments or ideas for the channel, go ahead and throw them in the chat. This is just going to be a quick live show just to hang out with you guys. Nothing crazy. This show is just for you guys and for me to get to hang out with you. Getting lag. That sucks if you are. Sorry, Benjamin. Unfortunately, that's the nature of the YouTubes. I'm not showing anything on my end, actually. I have a pretty solid uplink, so... Cons of being in Europe. Yeah, that sucks. Well, hey, I could live broadcast from where you are. Well, not where you are, but I'll be in Denmark in 2 days. I think I start flying on Sunday morning, and I land Monday morning, so it should be fun with any luck. But What else do I have? I had to decase the receiver from this. I took this FSI 6B receiver apart, and I'm going to do better on the next one. To fit it in the back here, it looks like crap because I did a really poor job with some electrical tape on that. That's a huge party foul, but once I decased it, I was able to fit it in there. And the next ones, I'm going to remove all the headers and just solder direct, and I should be able to make it a lot smaller for the next builds. And speaking of which, I have a waiting for Make Me Lab. I have no idea what that means. You have a waiting. No clue what that means. So I mentioned it on the... Oh, you might be on... Are you on the wrong stream? Because I restarted the stream. Perhaps you're on the wrong video. I had two... There's two streams. One was stopped, and I think I titled them almost the same. Hey, cheers, Kyro22. Good to have you back, buddy. As I mentioned, so I love this quad so much, and I haven't even got it out to really fly it much yet, because GearBest had such an awesome deal on the parts. I grabbed a whole nother kit. So I have a whole spare of this, and then I actually have an entire spare of my GB210. So technically I right now have 4 complete racing quads. I just have to build 2 of them. And I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll live stream these upcoming 2 builds as I build them, because this one was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and building it live. The videos don't get a lot of views because it is what it is. It's not really the focus of this channel, but it's a lot of fun. Just a lot of soldering, a lot of cutting, a lot of messing around. So it should be pretty good. So 2 complete, more heavy-duty race quads coming up. If you guys are interested in such things, works for you now. Cheers, Robert. Good stuff. So like I said, this is just Q&A, hangout time with you guys. Nothing crazy. Nothing scripted tonight. I have no projects other than just cleaning up the workbench and kind of filing everything away from this quad build and getting it settled in. Actually, that's the antenna for my my goggles. I'm going to need that because I'm trying. This is my version of prototyping. This is a cheap 5.8 gigahertz circular polarized video transmitter antenna that I have never used before. It's a cloverleaf style, but it is 4 lobe. I've never used one before. 4 lobe on the transmit, 3 on the receive. So I don't know. We're gonna give it a try. It's a little different than these other style of mushroom antennas that I'm used to. This one was a 90-degree RP reverse polarity SMA, so I couldn't use it here because of the way I had to mount this. Plus, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get the run cam to work. Maybe we can do that right now. That'd be a good job. Well, I chill out with you guys and we just shoot the breeze. There is a new video coming out tomorrow. No lag. Excellent. Good stuff. New video on the channel tomorrow. It should publish at 3 p.m. Eastern as usual. It should be good, I hope. Issues with watching your stream without the start, pausing, the video is not buffering. I've noticed actually YouTube is being funny with bandwidth depending on where you are. I'm wondering whether some of their servers are screwy. I noticed it watching live streams the last couple of days. They're not the best. It's not just you. I've witnessed that as well firsthand, and like my uplink bandwidth is pretty solid here, so it's probably on the YouTube end, most likely. There we go. That'll work for the run cam. When I strap that down, that'll give us our HD camera up top, as well as this is what I fly by, my 5.8 camera that's broadcasting to my eyeballs. But this should do the trick. It's not the best fit because of the heat shrink on the antennas that I've done here, but it will work. I think we'll be in good shape. I just got to strap that down, which I don't have the straps here handy. Only happens with you. Yeah, it could be, I don't know what it is. If you watch the replays of the stream, they are flawless. There's no jitter. Well, on these from the bench are not flawless. They have some pixelation when YouTube decides to throttle, but overall there's no cutouts, no buffering. So it's just weird. It just is what it is. What I actually find is it's in between me and Chicago, there's a node that's always a problem. They've done some trace routes on it back in the day. There's something in between me and Chicago that's a real trouble, so it seems to affect everything west of me and then randomly European countries. But, yeah, so be it. So be it. Anyway, that's our new quad. I think that's ready to, well, it's ready to go regardless of whether I stick the Mobius or this new run cam on it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm actually a little sad that I gotta travel for 2 weeks. I'm gonna miss out on this. It's well, and I'll miss out with hanging with you guys too. That's gonna kind of suck. So, in the goodies package, this is where I just kind of put everything away that's extra. And we're not gonna do anything too crazy tonight. Extra hardware, extra hardware, extra hardware. I don't think we need them all in the individual bags. This is all the motor screws that actually don't fit because of the length of the arms, and I'll dump those into a separate storage place because they won't ever be spares for this quad. But they will be handy for a future quad, no question. One thing with these GearBest kits, like, yeah, they're a cheap Chinese clone and whatnot, but man, you get tons of spares. I almost never want for any components. It's all there. I'm pretty impressed, actually. Hence the reason I bought 2 more on top of what I already had. Should keep us building through the summer, and wait till you guys see the video on these. I'm trying to cut a video right now. I swamped my 210, same running gear as this, and I put it right in the drink the weekend before last, and I got it all dried out, and I'm trying to do a little kind of creative video on showing how to dry out your quad when you plop it in the swamp, because I bet you I'm not the only one who has done such things. And I won't be the last. And I had perfect luck drying it out. I had no component failures whatsoever. The only thing that happened is the board cam failed. And actually, that's the board cam that was completely defective. It's a clone FEO 1000 TV line. And that's what actually caused me to crash. It went black in the air, and I do have the my FPV downlink recording of it, and you can see it static out before it went completely black and then dumped in. I actually don't see anything wrong with it. I didn't try reflowing the chip or anything, but it's, well, she's toast. I can never trust it again. It's not worth trusting a full, like an actual functional quadcopter to dodgy equipment that's already bit you once and dumped you in the swamp. So she went in the bin, that one. What are you guys building out there? Anybody working on any cool projects these days? What do you think of the quad builds and the electronics we've been up to? I know we're not building tonight, but last weekend was a little fun for me. Hope you guys like them. And lots of spare goodies. More motor C-clips. I try and keep all the motor stuff in one of these spare Emax cases, and then all the rest I'll keep in a Ziploc bag devoted to this quadcopter, including any instructions that came with it to remind me. Sometimes you forget what your camera and what your VTX were for voltage and stuff when you tear your quad apart the next time, so I'll just put it all in kind of one zippy bag here. Let me find one. I call them dope baggies. They're fantastic. Perfect size. Well, they're bigger than a dope baggie, but whatever. Not that I would know that. They we'll store everything we need in one place, and then we keep this in our FPV backpack just in case we ever, well, we'll never need the, we won't need the SPF 3 stuff. Let's just all keep it in one place. What the hell? And then I do this right now, label it with the GEP 225. How many people have ordered stuff from IC Station? What's the quality like? I have gotten several things from IC Station, mostly sponsored parts. The quality is just fine. It's the same as anywhere else that I order from eBay components. It is just kind of Chinese retail, not nothing crazy. You gotta temper your expectations. Like, it is a cheap Chinese retailer, but the service is good. The people there are really good. They're particularly good to YouTubers, so I'm a little biased, but I dealt with them before, and they were fantastic. Their customer service was great, their shipping was prompt, but to be honest, what I'm finding lately, well, I guess it depends on what you're after. If you're after component level stuff, then IC Station is great. If you're after stuff, a little bit bigger stuff, I find Gear Best to be absolutely phenomenal lately. And then Banggood, it's hit and miss. Banggood is, it's just their shipping practices that kind of end up biting me sometimes. But yeah, that's my take on that. I don't think we're going to hang around too much longer here, guys. If you guys got any questions or comments, throw them in the chat. Otherwise, I won't keep you tonight. I don't have anything too crazy. I just wanted to sort of pack things up and get ready for my trip. Tomorrow I have a video on the FSI-6 transmitter reflash. It's going to be awesome for anybody out there that's doing RC stuff. If you have an FSI-6, you're going to love it. If you don't have an FSI-6 radio, you're going to want to go buy one, because they're under $50 and they are simply amazing. I don't have it handy here right now. Where's your trip to? I am going to Denmark, Europe. I'll be in Denmark for 2 weeks for work. I'm usually there at least approximately once a year. And, well, usually twice a year. This will be my first trip of this year. Then I will be back on the west coast of the U.S. after that. Then I will be back home. Then I will be back on the west coast of the U.S. after that. And then I will be back home. It's going to be a busy summer. Going to be a little crazy, but in between I'm going to bring you guys some pretty cool videos. The pipeline is stacked with videos and plans for videos. I have some high voltage projects, I have some RC projects, some Arduino projects, you guys want a sneak peek? Here, let me get you a sneak peek. Check this out. For those of you who join me live, you get to see things never seen anywhere before. For those of you electronics enthusiasts, like myself, I got this sent to me from LE Maker, Le Maker. This is a brand new, just released. I just got it this week, and it's brand new on the market. I think there's no other YouTube video with somebody actually holding this in their hand yet. This is basically the ultimate Raspberry Pi. This is an octa-core monster of a single board computer. I won't recite this. Well, there's the specs. You can check them out. Octa-core A53 as well as G71, so 4 cores of each, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of flash. Basically, like, absolutely stupid amount of power. 4K 60 frames per second video, no problem on this. So I did a quick little overview of that coming up, and then we will put it into use on the channel, and you guys will get to see that coming up. I'm going to leave it up to you guys what project we build with this. It's basically only the Android OS that I think they've got sorted out for it. So we have to, whatever we build is going to have to be Android based. Because I don't believe they have Linux sorted out yet. I'm sure it won't take them that much longer before they sort it, but as far as I know, it's not working yet. So it's going to be, that thing's nuts. $239 to buy one, so they're hopefully I get to show you guys how it works instead of, like, to make sure that it does work instead of you guys having to fork out that money, because it is a serious investment of cash compared to a $30 Raspberry Pi. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. Got everything filed away, kind of put everything back in this box, and then I'll file it. This is my Hobby King folding quad. I actually gave that away to my friend because I have enough quads. I have enough foolishness. I have enough quads to keep me going forever. We're going to do some waterproofing videos coming up too. Check this out. Another sneak peek for you live viewers. You guys are awesome. Acrylic conformal coating. This stuff is expensive, but totally worth it. MG Chemicals specializes in strictly a waterproof sealant for circuit boards and electronics of any form. We're going to do some waterproofing. Mainly, I need it obviously for the quads, but we're going to try some waterproofing on some Arduino and Raspberry Pi projects. And that's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think. We'll see what you guys think. You guys let me know what you think of that. I think it should be, I don't know, it should be different. I don't think, I've never seen anybody do any proper waterproofing vids of electronics. And another sneak peek for you awesome live viewers. I have a monster airsoft rifle, and I think we're going to convert this over to either a Raspberry Pi Zero or an Arduino, and we're going to pump some rounds down range with an airsoft rifle with some smarts to it. Should be, I don't know, should be a little fun. Why not, right? Alright, that is pretty much, I got the bench organized. I'm happy with where things sit. I don't have any testing more to do tonight. I just wanted to, it was nice to hang out with you guys and shoot the breeze. I will catch you guys tomorrow with a brand new live video, or not live video, but a channel video. Click a thumbs up on this if you like these live shows. It truly helps me and gives me some feedback. And if you're watching this in the future, throw a comment down below. I will talk to you guys. I'll maybe try and live stream on the road. Follow me on Instagram, or I'll probably live stream on Instagram or Periscope. So my initials are the same on all channels. It's MakeMeOrg. And yeah, you can check me out and shoot the breeze with you guys while I'm on the road. Have a fantastic night, guys. Cheers.